Originally, there was no Confucius temple in Taoyuan. Local dignitaries used to worship Confucius in a temple worshipping gods of letters, because the said temple gradually ran into disrepair as years went by. Dignitaries at that time, such as Shi Wenquan and Qian Qi started proposing the construction of a Confucius temple in order to solemnly worship him. They had won the support of local dignitaries and the governments at various levels. The Temple of Confucius finally was completed in 1989 at halfway on the Hutou Mountain in Taoyuan.
桃园市内有一座文昌庙，文昌庙的主神就是文昌帝君。当地有一些士绅呢，就在文昌庙的2楼雕制了一座孔子的铜像，同时组织一个崇圣会，他们就开始经常举办这个活动。
崇圣会的理论就第一个就是我们每年都发放很多的奖学金，奖励一些学子让他向心，所以来参加我们孔庙、来拜我们孔庙的学生，既有了解的，每个人分数都相当高。
当孔庙成立的时候呢，需要乐声，必须呢要能够很熟练的使用传统的乐器。那呢，我们国乐团的所有的老师啊，就移拨过这边来，每年祭孔啊，全部呢来请这些老师担任这个乐声。
78、79都是训练桃园农校的学生来担任礼生，发现这样下去，年年都要请人来指导，不如我们本地我们桃园县里面的学校的老师，而且校长主任来负责来组织这个祭孔礼乐协会，因为异动性比较少，所以80年我们就召集了一些有兴趣的老师来参加。那么大家认为这个祭孔的活动很有意义，所以在第2年的81年4月，正式的成立了桃园县祭孔礼乐协会。
看到台南、新竹很多的孔庙都建得很漂亮，我们桃园县的人口在前省呢也相当的多，没有一间孔庙觉得也感到很遗憾，所以说觉得让他有发起说来创造一间孔庙的主要原因。所以为了孔庙，也到各地方募了很多款。当时桃园市公所单要出1500万，桃园县政府也是3对等的，桃园县政府1500万不够了，然后再由地方来募集。孔庙当时刚是从75年开始就开始规划，76开始真的兴建，好像到78年来完成了。
The Confucius Temple in Taoyuan is located halfway on the mountain, so looking down, the scenery is grand and solemn. The whole structure had followed the method of construction of traditional palaces in northern China. Lean Star Gate. The front has the width of 5 rooms. The roof of each room has applied with golden glazed tiles. The Lean Star Gate symbolizes that Confucius is just like Lean Star, which is in charge of education and teachings of fine talents. He is a great educator of all times. Gates of ceremony and roads of righteousness. The said 2 gates and roads are located on the 2 sides of the Lean Star Gate. In ancient times, students went to the Minglong Hall of the temple to study. They entered through the gate of ceremony and exited through the road of righteousness. This symbolized that students, when entering, can study the way of the saints, and when exiting, can practice benevolence and righteousness in compliance with the ceremonial behaviors. Pan Pond and Pan Bridge. After crossing the Lean Star Gate, there is a half-moon pond called Pan Pond. The arch bridge on the pond is called Pan Bridge. The bridge is slippery, symbolizing that one should be extra careful in pursuing studies, like standing on the edge of an abyss. Dacheng Gate. Dacheng Gate is the main gate entering the Dacheng Hall. On the side of the gate, there are the Gate of the Golden Sound and the Gate of Jade Repercussions. According to tradition, only the emperor on the top successful candidate in the imperial examination can pay tribute to Confucius by entering through the Dacheng Gate. The Dacheng Gate will also open when the gate opening of the Shi Tian ceremony to worship Confucius is officiated. The two gates symbolize the ideas of Confucius, are the essence of all the intelligence of ancient saints and fine talents. The opening sound is by golden bell. The ending sound is by musical jade. It is a combination of all sounds, symbolizing the great academic achievement of Confucius. Corridor pillars. Crossing the Dacheng Hall, one will come across the corridor pillars standing upright. There are no characters or graphics on the pillars. This is because there is no one who should show his work in front of the great teacher. It also exemplifies Confucius' practice of truth-seeking without fanfare. Court Tanshi and Zibi. The big court in front of the Dacheng Hall is the place where the Shitian ceremony is held. The flat platform between the palace and the court is called Danshi, which is the place the dancing student dancers dance. In front of the Danshi, there is a steep slope named Zibi. On the Zibi, there is a sculpture of a Zi dragon with a fine appearance. East Wing Room and West Wing Room. These are the places where outstanding disciples, saints, and prominent scholars of different generations are worshipped. They are located in the side rooms of the Dacheng Hall, named East Wing Room and West Wing Room. Zhongsheng Ancestral Hall. Zhongsheng Ancestral Hall is worshipping the ancestors of Confucius and other saints and prominent scholars. Before the Confucius worshipping ceremony is held at the Dacheng Hall, a worshipping ceremony is first held at the Zhongsheng Ancestral Hall to show respect to forefathers in precedence to their offspring. This shows the tradition of Confucianism in respecting the forefathers. Dacheng Hall. Dacheng Hall is the main building of the Confucius Temple. It is the place where Dacheng Great Saint Teacher Confucius is worshipped. The whole building follows the construction pattern of the Forbidden City in Beijing. It is based on a platform with a height of 1 meter. The roof adopts Xieshan-style multiple eaves. Golden glazed tiles are applied. On 4 sides there are Zhoumalang-style independent palace-like buildings which are magnificent. The yearly Shitian ceremony in the Confucius Temple in Taoyuan was solemnly held. The 6 dancing was performed by dancing teams of Dongmen Primary School of Taoyuan Xuan.
我觉得这是我一种荣耀，因为我发现在孔子面前训练这些就让学生能够表演的话真的是非常一种光荣，所以我就觉得这个一生由我们国小来参政的话非常的好，所以我也鼓励他们参加，因为他就觉得这是一种光荣，家长也很乐意，所以学生也很喜欢。
我觉得虽然很累，可是很值得，因为跳六月舞是很容易的事情，因为可以跳给孔子看。
本所这个主要的任务呢有2个方面，第一个方面就是在儒学的文化的发扬方面，这是一部分；另外一部分呢就是办理祭孔的有关的业务。9月28号教师节这一天办理祭孔的一个大典。那我们的愿景方面呢，希望能够做到和对岸，我们大陆方面这个对岸在儒学方面的合作。世界上有一股孔子学院的兴起，那这个也是以发扬儒学为主的一个时事，所以我们也希望能够趁着这个时事做一个结合，将我们桃园孔庙的精致的文化能够传播出去，和世界做一个接轨。
Dacheng Great Saint Teacher Confucius is the everlasting model and example of the posterity. The ideas of Confucius based on benevolence are the best cure of modern times. We should not only commemorate the great contribution of Confucius, but also practice his teachings of wisdom. This is the attitude and method that we should take in building a perfect society.